In this video, guys, I will be showing you how to arbitrage altcoins and make consistent income by doing this. You might not know, but my channel grew during the pandemic because of arbitrage trading. I've been doing arbitrage for over 7 years. However, the majority of arbitrage is basically conducted in Bitcoin and USDT and maybe Ethereum. But now the game has changed. There is altcoin arbitrage that is very, very profitable, but not many people know about it. The best thing about arbitrage is that it's a real traditional brick and mortar business that gives you income in a consistent basis. So watch this video to the end because what I'm about to show you might be exactly what you need at this point in time. Now, to beginners out there, you might be like, what the hell is arbitrage? In a nutshell, arbitrage involves, in crypto at least, it involves buying a certain cryptocurrency in a given rate, let's say a market rate, and then selling it in another market above market price. And then that difference is basically your profit. It's the same as every other business, whether it's drop shipping where people buy things from China and then they would sell them in the United States, in the UK or wherever country they're in at a slightly higher price. So that's what you're doing essentially when you're doing arbitrage. Now, let's get to the point of how altcoin arbitrage actually works, because majority of arbitrage, like I said, it's basically in BTC, Ethereum, and USDT. But if you're watching this video right now, we're in the middle of the bull run. And you know what happens? Each and every day, week, month, there is an altcoin that is trending, is popular. Everybody wants to buy that altcoin. But the problem is, which is your opportunity, most of these altcoins are available with high liquidity on DEXs or decentralized exchanges. So they might be listed on normal exchanges, but mostly the liquidity is on decentralized exchanges. And most people, unfortunately, do not know how to use decentralized exchanges, right? But you, on the other hand, you went to crypto university, and I know that you know how to use a decentralized exchange, whether it's Uniswap, PancakeSwap, Alex Lab, whatever, it doesn't matter. So your job is to basically go out in those markets, accumulate the altcoins, and then to supply them on the exchanges. Now, the exchanges, especially the smaller ones, you have to understand this. Majority of this arbitrage will be done between smaller exchanges. The smaller exchanges, they would list this popular coin. Let's take a meme coin like Pepe or Dogecoin. They might list it, but the exchanges themselves provide liquidity on their own exchange of only the high cap coins. They don't really care about the low caps. So you would see, you go on a local exchange in your area, you'll find out that majority of the liquidity is in Bitcoin, USDT, Ethereum, because the exchanges do their own market making. But if you look at the altcoins, the small caps, you see a lot of gaps in the order books. Now that you understand the discrepancy, let's talk about the trade. The trade works like this. You'd go on an exchange with high liquidity, let's say on a DEX, or it can be another centralized exchange like Binance or any other exchange like CoinW that has a high liquidity of a said coin. And then you'll be buying that coin. It's even better if you are already holding that coin. We take WIF coin, you hear that it's been listed on a smaller exchange somewhere that you know of, especially in your country. Then you accumulate a lot of WIF, go on that exchange and create limit orders to sell it. But you make sure that you have bump up the price by a lot, 20%, 30%, waiting for somebody else to come and take it. Now, so if I've never done this before, you might be like, oh, why would anyone come and buy a coin at a 20% markup? Well, they do it because most people who use those exchanges, which I'll give you a list of examples of those kind of exchanges, most people who go and buy on smaller exchanges who don't use DEXs, they're amateurs. They have never gone to crypto university. They don't really know much. They just know you want to buy crypto, you go on the exchange, click buy, sell. That's all they know. They don't know how to become a maker. All they do is take. So they're all takers. So if you have your order in the order book, even at 20-30% markup, as long as that coin that you have listed has low liquidity, someone else will come with a big buy order, click the button, I want to buy Dogecoin for $100,000, boom, and you realize that the exchange has no choice, the trading engine has no choice than to go deeper in the order book to fill these amateurs order, and that's how you make your money. So basically, for you just being a maker in the trade, and as long as it gets filled on, you make your money and you can look for another play to make. Now, you have to understand, you don't want to do this this only in one direction. You want to do it bi-directional, right? So you do the inverse of that too, where if you have cash on that exchange, you want to put buy orders at a discrepancy as well. So let's say the price of the token is $1. You want to put buy orders for like 60 cents, 70 cents. Because there is no liquidity, someone else will just go on there and want to sell everything at once at market price. Again, what the exchange will do, it will fill that order by taking a market order. There's no choice. And you end up buying those tokens at an extremely low price. And then you can go at a high liquidity marketplace like on Uniswap, Pancake, wherever, and then sell them again at a fair, normal market price. Now, if you understand what I just broke down for you guys, the next question you might have is, Gray, what are the exchanges where I can use to play this game? Okay, so number one, you want to find the local exchange in your area, in your country, wherever you are in the world. There are always small exchanges that everybody uses because it's easier to deposit and withdraw local currency on that platform. So what you do is that you make sure you sign up, you create accounts on those exchanges as long as they're safe, and that's the ones you're going to use at first. And then there are others that are more worldwide that allows you to do this. Number two is NoOnes. NoOnes.com is basically a P2P marketplace. The larger majority of the trades are in BTC, USDT, and Ethereum. But they have something they call a silent pool. The silent pool allows the vendors to basically list altcoin trades, to basically sell altcoin. And because a lot of people are buying USDT, let's say a buyer got USDT in the NoOnes account, but they want Dogecoin. All the money they have is on NoOnes because they don't know how to use the other exchanges, or Binance doesn't work in their country. They will just convert whatever coin they want within the NoOnes platform, and you can put a markup for it. The key element here is to make sure that you're focusing on coins that are trending, that people want in that moment. So NoOnes, the link to that is in the description below. All the platforms that I'll give you here, the link is in the description below. The third exchange to do this on is CoinW. CoinW is an exchange that's 5 years old, but it's not as popular as Binance or Bybit or OKX. However, they're growing really fast and they're listing a lot of meme coins and a lot of newer coins. So you get a lot of normies trading there, and they basically just are takers all the time. They do market trades, market buys, market sells most of the time. So if you are providing your liquidity in the order book like that on an exchange like CoinW, you will be able to win. Link to CoinW is also in the description below. Another one is Luno. Luno is an old exchange, also maybe 6-7 years old now, and it's used by a lot of people in the UK, in South Africa, in Nigeria. You can also do this on Luno as well, and other smaller platforms like it anywhere you are. And if you're in the US, you can go on Coinbase and do the same. Link is in the description as well. And other smaller exchanges that you might know in your country, whether you're in Canada, Singapore, it doesn't matter. In Dubai, there is BitOasis. I'll put the link in the description as well. BitOasis, most people like me, professionals, don't trade on it necessarily, but what people do with it is they use it as a way to cash out or to cash in. So you have 300,000 dirhams in your bank account, you want to buy crypto, you use BitOasis because it's the only exchange in Dubai that has a direct link with the bank. Binance doesn't have it, no any other exchange has it. So BitOasis is where it's at as well. But then they have a listing of a whole lot of other coins there that have very low liquidity. So I play the game on that as well. And then you got BingX. BingX is also a newer exchange, and you can also play this game on there because there's a lot of coins with very low liquidity. Now, I'll give you another hint. If you want to play this game, you also have to understand, this is a bonus to maximize your profits. If you are into a specific niche in crypto, that will also help you to make more profit, because if you see a coin listed, let's say it's an Ordinals token, a BRC20 token, and you know where to get them from Unisat and any other dexes of that niche, you'll be the one pulling over the liquidity onto the main exchanges, and then you make your profits from there. If you have any questions regarding this, feel free to drop them in the comments. I read all of them and I'll be able to answer you. But before I go, I just want to remind you something important. You might want to get into trading in a serious note, but maybe you didn't know this, but each and every week, we're having live trading sessions in our Discord group for free. you can join the Discord. Link is in the description below. We can trade together. Q&A, you ask questions, you can see what we're looking at, what we're doing, the tools that we use for trading. So please make sure you use the links to Telegram and Discord in the description below to join these groups, and make sure you're checking them when you see the messages to make sure you're not missing out. Even everything to do with arbitrage, more updates out of this will be posted there. So make sure you join in to not miss out. 2024 is a bull run. You only have a few months to go, and if you're serious about making it in crypto, you have to be with the community. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video as well, and share it with your friends, and follow me on social media. I'm Great BTC across the board: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter or X, and so on and so forth. Love you guys. We'll see you in the market.